Certainly in the production.
That is us, polished.
That's why our microphones don't work.
Okay, we're live, everybody. We're live.
Yay!
Woohoo! Hi, happy scrapbookers and crafters and paper artists and mixed media
people,
artists
just
and
cool
cool people in general. Look at over here. Look at these two. Okay, well, we're at Memory Bound. Yeah, but okay, we have a great demo for you today. Katie, oh my gosh, she hit it out of the park, as she always does, but today is exceptional. But Janet is here. Janet is going to kick off her Heritage series tomorrow for us on our live demos and live videos. But she is here today to give us a little preview. So go ahead, Janet, get us started for today.
All right, well, good morning. Glad to be here. I'm hoping that everyone can join us tomorrow for our Heritage Series kickoff. We're going to be talking about getting organized and how to kind of sort through all of those crazy boxes that I know you all have in your basement. So now's the time to find the boxes of photos and memorabilia that you have from your family going way back. Bring them upstairs into the light. We're going to talk about what to do when you start unpacking those boxes and kind of get the whole process set up for you.
Fun. Well, that's great. And then you're going to do the next 6 Fridays after that?
Yeah, give or take, depending on how long it takes us each time. If we move faster, then that's what we'll do. But if we need more weeks, we can do that as well. I'm just going to plan to come back every Friday with a new installment of kind of what to do next. And so we'll get you started tomorrow. I'll have a list of things that you need to, that you could purchase if you wanted to get started on your Heritage album. And we'll go from there.
And then you'll also be showing us some of your Heritage albums, yes, I hope.
Yes,
I have
Janet, several.
Oh, they're amazing, everybody. If you want to be inspired, you will be inspired after looking at Janet's albums.
Well, thank you. I am no expert. I'll just put that out there. I am no expert at all. I'm just a person who has slogged through it and has made Heritage.
But you enjoy it.
I love it. But when I say slogged through it,
it's a process.
It's a process, and it can take a while to do it, more so than making a travel album or something like that, because there has to be a little bit of research involved. But I can share with you what has worked for me and what I've learned along the way. And
Love it.
I'm really excited for everybody to get started on this project.
I think we have some customers that are very excited also to follow you on your journey of Heritage albums. So good.
Great.
That's awesome.
So we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Janet, for the little preview. That worked out perfectly. Oh, and
there's more.
There's more. I love it. Bingo.
I think we'll have a kit tomorrow ready.
Oh.
I'm packing it this morning, so hopefully if we can get it finished up by tomorrow, we'll have that as well. And that is Graphic 45 Blossom cards.
And they're beautiful.
Thank you.
They are beautiful. So yes, so we'll be launching those tomorrow. So if you like Janet's card kits, don't delay. We don't have tons of this kit. Not as many as we normally are able to make. So you won't want to miss this one. So, okay. Well, thank you, Janet.
You're welcome. See you later. Katie, take it over.
Katie, you're going to have to talk louder.
Oh, okay. I have to talk louder.
You have to talk louder.
All right, I have to use my Dawn voice.
Yes, use your Dawn voice,
All
and
right.
I'll use my
teacher voice.
whisper. Use your teacher voice, and I will use my whisper voice.
Dawn, you use level 1. Okay? And if I go like this, that means, Dawn, you need to... Okay.
And if I go like this, Katie, that means...
That means stop giving...
Oh, here we go.
Right. It's been a while since I've seen everybody.
And we miss you when you're not here, Katie.
Oh, well, thank you. I miss you guys too.
Most days.
All right, so this was something my inspiration was people have come into the store for Valentine's Day, and then they have said, can you hear me?
Yep.
No, they don't say that.
Jeez.
And they say they need Valentine's for friends. They don't want the smoochy, lovey, gushy, Valentine, but one that you can give for friends. So that's where it started, and I was going to start with a card, but you know me, it
Blossomed
blossomed from there. So, this is what I came up with. All right. These are supposed to be very plain looking. And then, so as you open them, you go,
Wow.
"Whoa."
Waboom.
Yes, it's a double waboom.
It is, because I was pretty impressed when I
Yes.
saw these.
All right, so I'm going to start with just this basic one first, and I'm going to show you how to make them, and they're so super, super easy. So this is just twine wrapped around a lot of times, and then it opens
Probably
up.
about 3 or 4 times, maybe it looked like.
Yeah, it might have been.
But I like it. I
Okay.
like that. That was good.
Yeah, I just wrapped and wrapped and wrapped, and then tied it all in a bow, all the ends.
Okay.
And I tied it tight because as you take it on and off, the bows do loosen. And
Stretches.
instead of, I would suggest not undoing it unless you're going to adhere it on the back so you don't lose it.
Oh, okay. All right.
So it opens up. Now this is a little bit more calmer one. And then it opens this way and it has a pocket down here. And these are all little tags that the person that you give it to can use then. And then this one has a closure, a ribbon closure that hides behind, where do I hide it? Oh, I didn't hide it. It wrapped around the outside.
Oh,
And then
your
tied.
ribbon.
Yeah, my
Okay.
ribbon, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then it opens up and it has a little pocket here and then a little pocket over here also. And then just some tags to
That they could.
fancy it up. They can use, and a gift card to Memory Bound if you want to stick a gift card in there. And then open this up and then you can put a card in there or a note to the person. You
Aw.
can make a card from your leftovers.
I think that is just so cute. What a fun. So it's kind of like a gift in a gift.
Yeah, right.
I love that.
All right, so then I thought, well, which one should I do next?
Oh, golly, I don't know. How about the stripe?
The stripe.
Go stripe.
Okay. So this is one, and I wanted to make sure that you could give it to like anyone. And so I thought, well, you want to do one maybe for your grandkids or your kids. So this is one I made up for Sam. I hope he's not watching.
Oh, yeah, you might be.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not. So this opens up just like the same one, and then I have
my
coupons
gosh.
for him. And this is a die. It's one of my, now Sam is a sneakerhead. And so this is a die that I think Kelly found for me, and it's Converse tennis shoes. And I completely forgot about it, but came across it the other day. We don't have it in, but we would definitely order it in for you. And you can make these Converse shoes
so
out of any color.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oops.
Katie, that is
So look at all these
so
little
cute.
pieces. And they're easy to put together. So I was gonna make red ones, and then you can make black ones, you can make pink ones, you can make them out of pattern paper, anything.
You
my
could,
gosh.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
dimensional.
Yes.
I hope you guys can see that. It's
and then so
dimensional.
I put some twine through it to tie the string for the shoelace. So he's a sneakerhead, meaning he collects sneakers.
And
He's
for those
obsessed.
of you who have fancy tennis shoes, you could
Yes, or
probably do them however you could
Oh, yeah.
customize them.
Absolutely.
That's so awesome.
So then
cute. Oh my
up
gosh.
here, I used hearts and then just like a brad closure. Ooh. And use at least 3 feet of string.
So they have to work at it.
All right, I'm gonna move this out of the way. And then this one opens up. It has an envelope in the middle also. And the X's and O's. And these are just sticker letters. Use your sticker letters. And then it opens up again.
Yeah, when else are you going to use your X's?
Right,
That's-
absolutely.
that's a great
Yep,
tech-
I didn't have any problems finding X's.
Oh.
So on this side, it was just as I could write him a note here. And then dinner out, our treat. And it's just a clear bag.
gosh, I love that, Katie. What a fun idea.
And then just a little note, and then like a gift card in there. If you want to, or you can put something else in there. It doesn't always have to be a gift card, but I love gift cards. So then this envelope opens for him, and he gets to pull out his coupons.
Oh my gosh.
So-
Are you going to wash his car for him?
Well,
You're
once.
such a good mom.
It's a Valentine's gift.
You're such a good mom.
Movie out. This is one. Dinner choice.
Which
one.
peanut butter sandwich?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or-
pass on a chore. That's so cute.
Jack has to do it. I didn't tell Jack.
Ah, that's so cute.
Yeah. He's always renting I2 movies up at school.
Oh.
Free tank of gas.
Oh
I
my.
know, aren't
Those
those
are good
nice?
ideas. Really
Oh
good
my
ideas.
But then I thought, so I
gosh.
made up the coupon sheet where you guys can make up your own coupons, and these are $1.99, and you can write a coupon. So even just for your grandkids, you know, spending time with you, go to a movie with them, or I guess you'd have to come over and watch a movie, or popcorn night, or something, you know, game night for your
I
younger
love
ones.
that.
Yeah, and
What a
then
fun
this,
idea.
I thought for little ones, you could fill with like little erasers or something from the Dollar General store, just to have fun little things in there for the
Okay.
little ones. All right, so
Cute.
then I'll put those back in there.
I love that. That is adorable.
Thanks.
And I love the 3 foot of twine because, you know, they got to work for their
Well,
gift.
yeah, my golly. Okay, talks amongst yourselves while I wrap this together. All right, so then I thought, what about if we would make one for a crafter so you can give to your friends who craft? So this one, I used the Cupid
Cupid and Company.
collection. So you
Love
take
that.
this off again.
Good choice on the paper on the outside.
Thanks.
It's just lovely and bright and
Isn't it fun?
it brings a smile to your face just
Yeah.
looking at it.
So this one opens up, and I also used the sticker sheet. So almost all the stickers that I've used in all of the projects came from this one sticker sheet.
Oh, nice.
And so then this opens up, and then check out all the fun little tags or tickets and little cut aparts all put in there for your crafty friend to use. And this comes off, it's a paper clip, so you could use the paper clip
Oh,
on something, and then you can use these hearts, punches, on something else.
cute.
And then they too have
To
unwrap.
work.
And it opens up, and you can write them a note on this side. And this side, you can use this cut apart for a card or something.
I love
And then
how
it opens
you-
up again.
Oh my gosh, this is the waboom. I
So
love
a
it.
Never Bound gift card. And this I wrapped with different ribbons, or you could do washi tape.
But what a cute idea. She just included a little tag, wrapped it with a bunch of different ribbons, and then tucked it in.
Yep.
I just think that is such a cute idea for them to then have
That is
some
cute.
twine and ribbon to put on cards.
And here is the envelope. We'll skip over here. Clear bag, and this is full of those little sprinkly things, heart sprinkles. So that is these little guys. And I think we had a lot of them in Christmas time. that you
We
could do
did
that,
have
yeah.
lots of different varieties.
And then this is just a little bag that I'm going to show you how to cut. And then I took the stickers and put them on white cardstock and then just cut them out. So then you can use them as,
Die cuts?
yes, thank you. I blanked out, thank you.
Okay.
So then you can use those as die cuts. But wait, there's more. So when we go back to the envelope, this opens up, and there's more goodies in there. So I cut apart some the heart stickers, and this is another sticker that I just put on a cardstock. But then this is a little baggie that I made that they can give away,
Oh.
and then just other cut aparts. And sometimes the cut aparts I just used as fillers to add color in the background.
Cute.
And so those are all different little things that you can make.
Yeah, it's adorable. I love your project, Katie. Look at that. So what a fun idea, making a little, what we call this, portfolio. That was hard to say, gift portfolio. And fold this one back up again for
okay.
us.
All right.
And then Katie's going to show us how to make this. But
Yeah,
oh
and
my
some of the
gosh.
tips inside I'll show you how to do too.
What a fun little gift for your friends or
Oh.
your grandkids or your kids. Gail says she wish you were giving her the crafter friend Valentine. We do too.
Crafter friend Valentine. Yeah, I showed Diane this morning and she goes, well, I want the big one.
Yeah.
She didn't hesitate, did she?
Mary wants to know if the base is cardstock. The base is the pattern paper.
Sam's is made out of cardstock. So you can make it out of either one. Yeah?
Mhm.
And so I'm going to show you how to make them because they're so simple to make.
Okay, we
All
can't
right.
wait.
Gotta pull my pants up. All right.
I want everybody to see Katie's t-shirt. Katie has the funnest t-shirts. MTV. I said, Katie, did you go there or something? And she's like, no, I just got it at, what'd you say, Target?
I like the colors.
The colors are good. And it looks a little tropical. It's got a saguaro on it. Is this your homeschool? Okay, Katie, is that a saguaro?
I love that you're on my chest. I don't know. Yeah, but they're only in Arizona in the...
Desert?
Yeah, but not everywhere there.
Oh, really?
Is Leanne watching?
Leanne or Mary? Mary lives down there.
There's
So
only a certain place, I thought, in Arizona that has
Oh.
There's a national park.
it.
the Saguaro National
Yeah,
Park.
There's
Okay.
a national park where they're at.
All right.
All right. Well, there you go. There's your homeschool tip for the day. Do
right.
do you have any rhombuses in this
Oh my
stack
gosh,
here?
I'm not even going to go there.
Oh.
Okay. So all I did was you'll need 2 12x12 pieces of paper,
Okay.
and that's it.
Saguaro is how it's pronounced. So there's no G. Saguaro. Thanks, Beth.
right.
There's another homeschool tip.
I didn't even try to pronounce it because I can't even say wolf. Wolf. All right, so what
The
you're gonna
Sonoran
do-
Desert.
Is it? Where does...
I think it's just in Arizona. I think
Oh,
you're
yeah,
right about
Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah.
At least that's where the
Like they're not in California or any place
Or
like that.
Iowa.
Or Iowa. Or Minnesota. I don't think. So, all right, so we're going to cut this 12x12 in half to 6. And you could use a full 12x12, but for some odd reason, and I don't know why, I cut it to 11. I can't even tell you why. You can use 12.
there's a good reason.
Yeah, and you're going to have this left over. I have no idea, but now I'm stuck on that, so I can't let it go.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll
And
we'll
then-
go with you on this. So it's 6 by 11.
Yeah, or 6x12 or 12x6. So you'll have the other side left over, and we're just going to cut it to 4 inches. So that's going to be one of our flaps.
Mary says she's going to drive the rhombus.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
It makes me giggle.
I know.
The boys have Legos, and they have the Harry Potter bus, and I saw it the other day, and I
And you
started
started
I
laughing?
was like, oh my word.
Oh my gosh.
So, all right. So then I cut 2 4-inch. These are 4x12. Now after we score them, you can make them the size that you want them to be. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, that nobody has said that they
All right.
can't hear you, so
Okay.
I think we're going to go with it.
All right. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to score my flaps. And I made the measurements really easy. So I'm going to score at 1 inch, and that's going to be the part. Oh, that's a really sharp one. That's going to be the part that hooks onto, like the hinge that's going to hook onto your envelope.
All
base.
right.
And then every 3 inches. So we'll go to 4, and then 7, and then 10. And that's it.
Okay.
So, and remember, we're going to fold over the hills.
And Katie, you thought this project up, right? You just created this
Yes.
from scratch.
Yes, I saw kind of like some people were doing them, and I just made it from, that would fit me.
You made it your own.
I
I
made it
love
my
it.
own.
I
Yes.
love it. And she's sharing it with the rest of the world. So I feel
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about
All right,
this
so
because I
another
love
1
it.
inch, 4, so every just 3 inches, and then 10. Again, you'll fold them back, but we'll fold them forward later, but this way your paper's not going to crack on you if you fold over the hump first.
Okay.
All right, now for your top, and I have to check my measurements, because nothing's worse than having wrong measurements.
Somebody put it.
Is it jumpy?
No,
Oh.
it's good.
Oh, good. All right, so the first part the first fold is gonna be our top of our envelope. And that is going to be 2 inches. Is that nice? Just basic. So
No
I have to
1/8.
say- Yeah, I have to say, I should have brought it. I had some measurements once, and I was switching them, and they were in like from another country that they have created some, and so they do their measurements in centimeters, and so I changed them from centimeters to inches, and it said fold at then like 1 and 13/69.
Oh my gosh. 13/69.
It was like ridiculous amount. So.
Well,
All
we're
right.
not doing that today.
No, so we're going at 2 inches,
Okay.
and then we're gonna go at 2 1/4 because you want to have a little bit of leeway for your top, so you can fill it up with a bunch of stuff.
Cool.
So 2 1/4, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and fold it, and I'm gonna fold it over the humps, so my paper won't crack on me. And then what I have learned to do, since all envelopes are not created equal, that I take a little adhesive on my envelope, and then I'm going to just put my envelope down. I should have used a different color so you could see those. So on the second fold there, I'm gonna put my envelope just a little bit below it. And then I'm going to score underneath of it. And that was about at a, so underneath of it, and then.
So no matter what size envelope, you just score right below it.
Yes, but you don't want to go like right on it. You want to go
Okay.
like a 1/4 inch off.
All right.
And then after the 1/4 inch, you go, now I have to think, another 1/4 inch. So just to make that little ledge there. Or what do I wanna
Gusset.
call it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then it will also expand. Now I want to show you, if you don't fold over your humps, see how your paper cracks?
Uh-huh.
Because I folded it over the valley when I should have folded it back first. And that will prevent then your paper from cracking. Make sense?
Mary says the best tip of the day is how to fold to prevent cracks. I agree, Mary. That was a good one. So you
All right.
fold over the hump.
Yep, over the hump, and then you can fold it back,
Okay.
and then your paper won't crack.
Good to
I
know.
don't know why. Janet, why does that happen?
You're softening the fibers of it.
We're softening the fibers of the paper.
Okay. That's
Thank you,
what
Janet.
our
I know that's what it
that's
is.
what our Professor
it is.
Janet said.
Yes, if I don't know, I always ask Janet. So all right, so we're gonna go on. Okay, so then I'm going to put on my hinges. And I'm going to use score tape on my hinges just because I want them to stay. So this is the 1 inch one, and remember we scored it every 3 inches. And I'm just gonna put that on there and peel it off. And peel it off. All right, I'm gonna put this on the back just so you can see. And when I put this on, can you see? I don't want to line this edge up with here because then it won't fold nicely. So we're just gonna overlap it just a smidge. And I am eyeballing it.
Oh, so you're going past the edge of the card.
Right, I gotta do it this way, I think. How about that? Then I gotta stand up. Yeah, just a smidge.
Okay, Mary, we'll ask Katie to explain the hump and fold again after she's done with this.
Okay.
So we'll remember that.
Yep, all right. So then I have my first fold. Now, or my first
Flap.
flap, yeah. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and put the other one on while I gather my thoughts. Then pull the score tape off. And now the trick is to get it to line up with this one because you don't want them to be wonky, but they're gonna be a little wonky. It's just the way it works. So what I did is fold this one over
Oh my gosh, that's
Very
a good idea. Yes, it is.
and then lined this one up underneath of it. And then remember I want it to go over. So I'm holding it with my fingers underneath the bottom and the top.
Mm-hmm.
And then just to watch with the edge too. that it's not completely,
So just
just a smidge.
just a smidge, not even a eighth of an inch, really.
Right.
Maybe 1/32 or 1/69 or
I was
something
thinking
like
the same
that.
thing, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And then there, they'll line up then.
Okay.
And it is off a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about that.
Okay.
All right, so now you can make it as long as you want or as short as you want. So this one, I think Sam's is 2 flaps.
Okay.
So what I did was cut this extra piece off, and then I have my 2 flaps.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to do that.
But if you want a waboom waboom, you could leave them
Leave
all.
on, yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you can make them really big. You
That-
can add more.
Right. And you could even add maybe some, if you're giving it to your friend, maybe you could add a picture of you and your friend,
Yes,
add
yes.
pictures on the additional
Well, I
folds.
thought even in here you could put pictures like a little album in there, a little fun little album for a birthday or you, like you and Morgan. You could set like a little fun pictures in there.
Yes.
She can open it up.
Oh,
This
that's
one
such a
only
fun
has
idea.
2, so flaps. But the one thing, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this flap off. Oh. Just on the fold. So now I have
2.
2. I'm going to trim this just a smidge so when it folds in, oh, that folds in nicely. That's not too bad actually. Sometimes they'll have a little bit of a bubble. So you just trim this edge off just a smidge and then it'll fold in nice. All right, now this side, I'm going to cut off just the last. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to cut off that 4th one. And then I am going to use this flap here to make this pocket.
Oh, gosh.
So then I don't
Genius.
have to try to tape it.
Genius.
All right, I forgot a pencil.
Um,
Dawn, show some of the items.
okay. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, we're going to come over here and we're going to show the product that Katie used. Again, she used the Cupid and Company from Echo Park stickers.
That she was, someone wants to see
Somebody
her
wants,
use that.
yeah, I hope you're going to use this because the customer asked to see
yeah.
you use the
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
corner
yeah.
chomper crocodile. Okay.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is measure up 2 inches from the bottom and just make a little mark. And then I'm going to line up, or if you feel better, you can, gosh, this is like making you dizzy. All right, so you would measure from the fold to that mark, and that's what you're going to cut off.
Okay.
And you can draw a line there if you prefer. Would you like me to draw a line?
Well, why, yes, Katie, we would.
Gosh, darn, because I can't see it. I should have used a dark color. All right, so there's my line to there. So I know I'm going to cut that off.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I like to use my cutter, and I just line it up on the edge. But make sure you don't cut your back end,
Yeah, make sure it's
Yeah.
not down in the,
because then that's a bummer. All right.
because then you have happy accidents that way.
Sometimes it's not happening. All right. So this, I'm going to add some score tape to. Peel it off. And fold it over.
Cute.
And then you have your pocket. I would
That's-
put some score tape there too.
What a fun idea.
Yeah, and then now this, see how it's won't
Buckling.
fold over? Yeah.
Mhm.
So you might want to trim that off just a little bit also. I should have checked that before I did that. But I'm just going to fold it
And run with it.
and go with it. Yep. And then these will fold in.
What a cute, cute, cute little gift. I just love it.
Yeah, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my chomper. And the chomper comes in we'll round it 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch. I usually use the 1/4 inch. Very rarely do I use the 1/2 inch. So this just opens up. And the 1/4 inch side I'm going to turn forward. And what's so nice about this is I'm going to fold it in half because I want a corner round right in here. And put that corner in there. And then it rounds it.
That's nice.
And then I'm gonna round these corners also. Ooh, I'm gonna go corner rounder happy. A little bit closed on me. And then I also like to corner round the top of my envelope. And then we're gonna go over here. We're just corner rounding everything.
And this will go through several sheets of paper at a time.
Yes.
It's heavy duty.
And all of the little pieces go in there. It actually has a lid on it, but mine doesn't. Imagine that. So,
Lord
there
knows where
is-
Katie's lid is.
Who knows? Yeah. So these fold up, and there is your little envelope. there.
What a cute, cute, cute gift. I love that idea. And how
Thanks.
simple is that?
Yeah, so some of the things, like for your envelope, then you just put your envelope in here, or you can put a big piece of pattern paper in here too to cover it all up.
Sure. Yeah, it doesn't
So
have to
there's
be an
your
envelope.
No,
Yep.
it can be a pattern paper. You can put a piece of pattern paper and then put a belly band across and then tuck things into it also.
Oh, that's a cute idea.
Let's see here. Stickers. Oh, these were made with the pen, the Uniball white pen for stitching. I'm trying to think of other things that I did. Oh, tags. We have packs of 25 tags for $2.99. And these fit perfectly in these little contraptions.
Okay.
Great for Valentine's.
Oh, that's a good one for
Isn't that
Valentine.
fun?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a
Uh,
happy surprise.
Things you could put in your clear pockets besides money. I thought, like with Sam, I could give him laundry money, but that would be a lot of quarters in there. But the little sprinkles, but sequins, you could put
Pearls.
you can put anything in there.
Could you put candy?
Yes. Or
Of course, you can never go wrong with
you
candy.
could put a sneak peek
A
of
bookmark.
Maggie's bookmark she's going to show you how to create. And that could fit into like your friend one. You could put it in, on the side, or you can stick it in the pocket of a reader. Wouldn't this be good for
Cute. Oh,
readers?
that's a good idea.
Make it all about books.
Yes.
Oh,
That would be
and then
neat.
give
Yes.
a book gift card, Amazon.
Oh, that's a cute idea. Okay, we've gotten a few questions
okay. Let's do
while you're gathering your thoughts.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I didn't know I need to, but I
the crocodile is different than the crocodile corner chomper is different than the crocodile hole punch. So they are two different tools. This sets eyelets and then does hole punching. So that's what that tool does, and that's
And I
called the
did use
crocodile. Then there's a crocodile corner chomper. And this does have various different sizes. The one that Katie used was the 1/4 and the 1/2, and then there's all different varieties, and you'll find those on our website under tools. Okay, and then so getting back, could you review the sizes of the strips of paper that you use to create?
Yeah. So the center piece is 6 inches wide, and then you can do it by 11 by 12. I think why I made it 11, after I folded it, I see there's about 1 inch left here.
Okay.
So that's why I made it 11.
Yeah, that looks a little
Yeah.
better.
And then these are 4 inches long.
4 inches wide
Wide by whatever length you want. You will cut them after you score them. So score at 1 inch and then every 3 inches.
Okay.
And the way I remember that is because I want to put those cut aparts that are 3 by 4 on here.
Uh-huh.
And so that's how I remembered I wanted them to be 3 by 4. So score at 1 inch so you have your hinge, and then every 3 inches.
Okay.
And then cut it down at whatever fold of how many folds out you want.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep. So
Okay.
like this one, Katie has 2 folds.
Yep.
This one, Katie had 3 folds.
Right.
And then turned the one back
Into a pocket.
to make a pocket.
Yep.
Will you be posting measurements?
Yeah, I mean we can.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Okay. And they're saying, Darlene said you knocked it out of the park again.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, Nancy asked how you get the hole in the bookmark. So,
I think this was with Maggie's bookmark. I bet she just used the crocodile or a punch, and you line it up, and then put that down. Now she has a, what you call her in there?
An eyelet.
Yeah, and she's gonna have to show you how she did that.
So that is
But you
done
can
though
do
with
with
this
this.
tool
Yes.
also. So you put your eyelet in, you punch your hole, you put your eyelet in, and then you put it in this section of your tool and punch it together, and then it sets the eyelet. And I would guess that Maggie will demo that.
Yes.
Do we have a date set for her to do her bookmarks?
Working on it.
Okay.
Working on it.
So we do have, Maggie is going to show us how she makes bookmarks, and we will show then how we're going to how to set eyelets with your crocodile tool.
All right, I want to show you just a few other things before I let you go. One thing is how to make these little brad closures.
That's a good one.
So what I did first was I used my crocodile, and I'm going to use the 1/8 inch side. I always have to look to see which one's smaller. Their label, it says 1/8, 3/16.
I just look at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is your standard quarter, wouldn't it be? Yeah.
Pretty close.
And this is the 1/8. So I'm just going to make a 1/8 hole.
So
And
3/16 would be 1/16 short of a quarter.
Okay. Good job. That's impressive.
I'm trying to make up for the wombas.
Say that too. You're giving it up. Good job. Wow.
Impressive.
She is clicking today.
I'm firing on all cylinders
I know.
today. I had
Good
my
job.
coffee.
I'm impressed. All right. So I have this little hole, and that's where my brad's going to go into.
Oh,
then I'm
show
going
us
to
how you
take-
made that. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
I just took this.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
know how
know.
you made it, but our
Oh.
friends might not know how
Oh,
you
there
made
you
it.
go. That's
Okay. Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to take my punch and center that. I got to look real quick. And then you have the background piece.
And
And
then
then I'm going to grab a brad. Is like the suspense killing you guys.
It's killing me.
And you put the brad through.
okay.
And then open it up. And you don't have to open it up so it's, let some room in there so they can wrap their
Oh, good tip.
twine around it.
Okay.
All right. Then what I did was I used score tape, but I used a bigger piece, like a wider score tape,
All right.
and put it on the back. So not only will it hold my brads down, but it will hold with my whole little contraption here down when I put it on the paper.
What did Mary want us to show? We said.
The folds.
This folding the paper.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So then I just trimmed around that. And then once you take the backing off, then you just adhere it where you want it.
Awesome.
And then you make two and you have your closure there.
Thank you, Katie. That was
welcome.
very
That's a good one.
good.
That's a
Very
good
good.
Yeah.
Do we have the little plastic bags to hold the sequins?
We do. Oh, sorry. There is, how many are in there?
Doesn't it say? Is there 5? I think there's 5
For 99 cents. There should be 5 of those in there for 99 cents.
Okay.
They're
Isn't that
not
fabulous?
online. They're not online.
Not
Okay.
online, you'll need to call. Oh, you can use these brads instead of the other ones.
Yeah, that would be
You could
cute.
do. And we do have white brads. And twine and heart punches. But this would be fun. I thought if you would use, instead of paper clips, you could use these little clothespins to hold things in your book also.
That would be a good idea. I love those.
These I used are the ones that I cut apart in here. So you can just, I just cut these apart because they're all already on the little sticker sheet. I put them in a bag, just folded it over further, and then put them in there.
And you wouldn't even need to tuck those in. You could just put a little adhesive on the back and
Yes.
stick it, and that could become
Yep,
part
it
of
could be
your
part of
decor.
front. Yep. And these are bags. I love them. I put just a doily on them, a sticker, then tied it with some twine.
Gosh.
That was it. And they're
That's
so fun.
really
You can actually use those
cute.
for little, Valentine gift cards. These are the tags, again, that you can just use for the ribbon. Over here, I folded this bag back. And let
Oh
me show
yeah,
you
you
how
were
I
going to
did
show
that.
us. Mary says I asked about the fold last week, but sometime people don't know what I'm talking about.
That's okay. I have the same issue.
We have that a lot here. Oh, that's
All
funny.
right, so what I did was, I just cut it a little bit on each side.
So clever.
And then folded it back. And then put adhesive underneath of it.
What a cute idea.
Or you could use a paper clip. Now this is just a sticker from this sticker sheet. So this one. And then I put a little scrap piece of paper behind it. Put it through, folded it over,
Oh my gosh.
adhered it, and then you can use it as a fun little clip then.
Katie, you just have the greatest ideas. Look at
Yeah.
that. How fun is that?
Yeah, so then so then whoever you give it to can use that clip
Use
too.
that on
Yeah.
a card or whatever. Mary says she still have bags of brads and eyelets from scrapbooking in the 90s.
Oh, I know.
Absolutely, we all
Going
do.
old school,
They're
yeah.
treasures. Don't get rid of them because
Exactly.
because
I started
sometimes
with
you
rubber brads. I was like,
right.
yeah, especially bigger ones.
Remember all those making memory metal things
Yeah, I
that
got a
were
whole thing of them.
that were just awesome.
Or people will go like this.
I'm hoarding those. Yeah.
sitting on eyelets.
yes. Remember all the hammering
Yes.
in the early days?
One other thing.
And we
was I
do
gonna
have
say?
these
Oh, yes.
bags.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Yep, we have the
The
we
bags
have
actually
craft.
come in singles too, and they're 29 cents. These are a lot of bags for $3.29, and there's 25 craft bags for $3.99.
Cool.
And then, the folding.
Yeah, the paper folding.
Oh, the tickets too.
They're online. The tickets are online under Valentine's Day and under other miscellaneous brands.
So what I did was I cut them out, and then I took my gosh, this looks like my craft room. Like a 1/2-inch circle punch. And so I lined it up on the edge there and then just moved it a little bit.
Oh.
And then you can
cute.
make them look in like little tickets.
Tickets. Cute.
So that was fun. Or you can cut them yourself, but I'm not.
Not when you can do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's a great tip.
So there's that. And the folding part, right?
Yeah.
Hmm?
All right, so when you score something, I wonder if I should use this black. I might be able to see the score line better. How about that? Oh, here, I have a bigger sheet, bigger piece. All right, so we're gonna score at the 2-inch mark. And when I score, it makes a valley because I'm pushing the paper down. And on the other side, when I turn it over, you could feel or you can see like it's kind of a hill or a bump there. So you always want to go over the hill. And the only reason I remember is because when I first said to do that, I looked over and Kelly goes, I was like, now I know to go over the hill. So instead of the valley, you're going to go over the hill.
Wait, let me find it in the screen here.
Oh,
Okay, there we go.
you got it?
Yeah.
All
Yep.
right. So you're just going to fold over the hill first. Over the hill and through the woods. Hop. And then fold it back.
So you're folding,
And that
you
way-
need to show that again because you're folding into the hill, over the hill. Okay, so yeah, you need to show that again.
All right, so we're gonna score, and when I score, I make a valley,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
If you folded this on the valley, it's gonna crack the hill.
Okay. All right.
So you want to fold over the hill.
Oh, fold over the hill. I get
Over
it
the
because
hill.
I'm thinking when you say over, I'm thinking you're going over
Yeah,
the
'cause
hill.
You're folding over,
Over the hill. Got
Does that
it.
make sense? You
Yep.
fold over the hill.
Yep.
And then you fold it back the other way, and your paper won't crack.
Fold towards the hill, Forrest.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
So fold over the hill.
Mary
and then
is
fold it
hysterical.
Back the other way.
Yes,
And
love
then
it.
your paper won't crack.
Got it.
All right.
Got it. All right.
Yay.
That's
I'm
a
trying to
great
think
tip. That is a great tip.
Of anything else?
Well, Katie, you are full of tips every day.
Oh my goodness.
Every day, and this was a great little project.
Isn't it
I love
just
it.
beautiful?
Yeah, look at Katie's mess.
Welcome to my craft room. Crafting with Katie today.
There we
Oh my
go.
gosh.
There we go.
Does this look like your desk?
I wish.
Kelly's is worse.
It's
Kelly's.
a little worse. It's a little worse.
So-
Katie, that was amazing.
Well, thank
It
you.
was
Thank
very
you.
good.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. It
Thank you.
very cute projects to and really this could be for any holiday, Mother's
yeah.
Day,
Graduation.
Father's
Yeah,
Day,
graduation.
graduation. Ooh, graduation would be
Yes,
really
my
fun.
graduation would be lots
Oh,
of
maybe
fun.
Katie will be back
Birthday?
to make a graduation one of these.
Sure.
I love
And
it.
a birthday.
And a birthday,
And
Halloween,
Father's
Easter,
Day,
Father's Day. Yep.
Christmas is just around the corner. We gotta start thinking about Christmas.
Oh.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Definitely. Easter,
All right.
Christmas, whatever. Halloween. Maybe do a Halloween one.
Oh,
Katie,
there we
I don't
go.
know.
Yeah.
Well, Dawn, we've got
Oh.
some product that came in. Oh, wait, Katie's got something else?
No,
Oh.
I was just making room for you.
Oh, we're fine. We're fine.
I don't think we showed the doilies, but we do have
yeah.
all the Doodlebug doilies too.
And a rainbow of colors.
Uh-huh.
All
Two
right.
sizes. Katie, very clever ideas,
Thank you.
of course. We got a couple things that are back in stock, like the iCrafter little brushes, the set of 10 that are just pretty. I do have these laying in my craft room, and I use them too.
Now, what we need to tell about those is they're the soft bristle brush. They're not like foam.
Can you zoom in and see the bristles?
They're foam, and our staff, when they thought they came in, they thought they were foam, and so they tied or opened one up, and it was that soft bristle
Yeah.
brush that makes blending very smooth.
And Dawn, what a nice transition, because I happen to use it on these cards right here.
Yay!
So we received some Pink Fresh. I'll show you the stencil, which is a diagonal line. And I'm going to show you the stencils, and then I'll show you what I've made with them. And then we've got this set of stencils, and there's 3, and they make those flowers.
So now that's the new layering stencils
Yes,
that
it is a
you're going to
layering.
be seeing a lot of
Floral
these.
notes.
They were huge
Love
at the
'em.
show,
Love 'em. I went
and
wild.
yes,
Okay, then Floral Notes has a stamp set that also coordinates with the stencils and the dies. And I said die, but I haven't shown you the die, but here it is. So it's got a die, a stamp set, and stencils that all coordinate. And I'm gonna demo these because I'm terribly excited about them, and I'll show you why.
and they're very cool. Hey, just a second, Katie, before you put your tennis shoe die away, that was my favorite things.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah. Look at this.
here's the tennis shoe that it makes. And
I did make.
oh,
I
she
have it
made
with
a
the
red one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Now
that's
my
so cute.
suggestion, I'll give you some cutting suggestions here, is cut the whole thing with the toilet paper on the back. Or the
Okay.
paper towel, or whatever we're calling it
cute.
Your
nowadays.
double-sided adhesive is
Yes.
what it is.
So
Yep.
you kept it all together too, your
Yes,
die. You
don't
didn't-
cut it apart. Yeah. And then everything like these all have the sticker on, well, that one didn't, on the back of them. So it's just easier. Now these here are all the little eyelets on the shoes. So you just punch them out, and it does take a little bit of time, but you can pull the backing off on the sticker. Then I just used a tweezer to put them on. And once you get going, it's not bad at all. And you can Google this die cut. What is it called? All-Star High Top, and there are a ton of different ways that people have done the shoes. I love it.
So if you
Isn't it
want
fun?
this, just give us a call, send us an email, and we will get those ordered.
Yeah, and then I think I lost a star. But then the pieces, oh my goodness.
They're hard to pick up.
Well, so then you can pay, ooh, it looks like a Michael Jordan shoe.
Yeah,
now.
that's what
Doesn't
I was
it?
thinking the exact same
Yeah.
thing.
And then you could add the stripe. And then I did punch out a little heart to put there for Valentine's Day.
Oh,
So you could do
cute.
something like that
Yeah,
too, if you
customize
wanted.
them however
Yeah.
you want to.
They're fun.
You could do tie-dyed.
Oh, yep. And then I thought, oh, pink ones would be fun for girls. I can't get that picked up, so. Yep.
Awesome.
And it's called the All-Star High Top.
All-Star High Top is the tennis shoe. Okay, very good.
Cute,
Thanks,
yeah.
Katie.
Let us know if you want that, and we'll get it for you. We've got them get them on order when we done.
And just one other thing. Can you show a fast, easy Valentine gift for my kids on the Rhombus sometime? Oh.
I'm sure you can do that, Dawn.
Oh my gosh, she is just hilarious.
So here's a card that we made, and you can see the stripe. It's not like solid, it's just subtle, and we didn't do that. We left some a little bit lighter where the hello is, and so this was made with the stencil, and then it was die cut with the die. And then this is one that was stamped and used the stencil, and they also used the slanted stencil. I guess I don't know what this is called. Diagonal stripes.
So you turned it then the other direction to get
Yep, we
the
stamped
two-tone?
it and then turned it and then stamped it again. Oh yeah, the
The stencil.
The diagonal stencil, yes. It's confusing because this is a stencil and that's a stencil, and then we stamped it because the stamp has a lot of nice phrases on it, like happy birthday, thanks so much, you made my day, you're the sweetest. So it's got your nice big floral, and if you like to do the slimline cards, this is a great opportunity.
What is the size of that card? Linda would like to know.
here,
Katie,
I have
do you have a ruler?
absolutely.
I think it's 4 by 8, but Katie's gonna.
9
Oh, it's 9.
by 4 1/4.
9 by 4 1/4.
Okay, 9 by 4 1/4. And Lois, the print on the tickets, it's blank like this. This is how the sheet of tickets come, and then you would write in there what you wanted, or you could stamp something in there. You could use your alphabet stamps and put in there what you would like.
Or if you were doing for a friend, this is called From My Heart. I thought with friends, you're very special to me. Hello, my friend. Thanks, dear friend. Friends laugh often, listen long, and hug more. So I thought those would be fun to add.
It would be.
Smile, hugs and kisses, thinking of you, and even the die cut friend. So if you're giving it to a friend.
Oh, wow. Lots of fun tips.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, there's more.
Diane needs that.
Okay.
For an order.
So
Okay.
you can use these to tuck in your pockets.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, just ephemera
So
pieces.
that's the sweet talk
yeah.
journal
Any
bits.
ephemera pieces, the coffee ones, you can stick those in.
Okay, very
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
Very good.
Uh-oh, she left you then.
Okay, well, Kelly just left. Evidently, she saw something that was an emergency, so she left. But okay, so here's Kelly's next card. And this is again using the Pink Fresh new stamp that we just got in called Floral Notes. That stamp set's $23.99. And Kelly was talking about the neat messages that are on there. It says,
they're
thanks so
good.
much. You made my day. You are the sweetest. Take care. A little something to brighten your day. That would be something you could stamp on the outside of Katie's little
Sure
packets.
could. And you could use that stamp for a slim line, but you can also use a portion of it if you want to make like an A2 card. And this one is just all stamped and watercolored.
That's
So no
beautiful.
stencils. And Dawn, this is going to be a demo, so we're just
All
waiting
right.
to get a little more product in, and then look out, man, because you're going to love it like I do. And then we have the self-healing cutting deck or cutting pad is back in stock, and that's $20.99. Replaces one of your Sizzix Big Shot cutting pads and works on a lot of other machines too. And then Dawn, this is, I believe is new. isn't it?
Brand new.
And this has got 2 dies in it, so they layer. I'll show you the back. And it's called Floral Lattice. And you can see the green and the blue, how that makes a beautiful background.
I think that with watercolor behind would be gorgeous.
Oh, it would be.
I'm going to have to work on that.
And then the, I was going to call this swirls, but this is brickwork. This is swirls. They're 2 of the deep impression embossing folders are back in stock. And this has been a really popular one. If you want to cut tags and you just want to have them done, it even has the little reinforcement. Lots of sizes. It's $19.99 and that's back in stock, and it's called Tag Collection. And this is one of Teresa's faves, I would say. It's called Happy Hour, and it's the dies from Tim Holtz that has all the cocktails. I love how it's called Happy Hour. And then check this out, the birthday candles. And Dawn, I think, said this is one of the most popular dies at Sizzix. And look at how it's all together. So you could run this through your machine make all different colors, and it's not as tedious trying to line up little dies, and it's only $9.99.
That's part of their Chapter 1 release, and they said it was one of the most popular ones that they had. So we of course had to bring it
And
in.
now we've got it. And then we also have the decorative eggs are back in stock. And we have a card here that Dawn made using them. So you can see that. Very cute.
And those you can do in any color. Like these eggs, you would cut them out of the different colors, and then you can put the different pieces. I think we have one up on the display.
I think we do too. And then also back in stock is Funky Nature. And I think Gloria and Teresa and some other staff members have picked this up because they love it. And here's a card that Teresa made for us with the feathers.
Congrats on your retirement. Oh, that's cute.
It's very cute. It's from her congrats demo. And then from Sizzix, we also received the 2 sizes of storage envelopes. And these are those plastic envelopes, kind of like what dies come in to help you get organized. We got the little ones, and then I believe these would be, I would call them medium size.
And there is no update on the magnetic sheets that go into those. They, Sizzix has had a sourcing problem with them, and there is still no date on when those are coming. So sorry about that.
And here's an iCrafter die. Does it have a name on the front?
I think
Dawn?
it's called Cherry Blossom.
Cherry Blossom.
Cherry Blossom
And
Burst.
look how they're all attached together. I like it when they're kind of in a group like that.
Yes, it makes a great card front. There was wonderful samples online, so we're going to be creating, that just came in yesterday, so we're going to be creating a couple samples with that. I think that's going to be fun.
Oh, Katie's got more. Go, Katie.
Well, no, this paper, the X and O's, is in the baby section.
Oh.
That is that photo play.
Little one?
Yes. And this one I was going to use too because it has hearts on it. But the X's and O's are on photo play baby section. So it's not under Valentine's.
It's called Little One.
Yeah.
Little One. So if you go to collections or new and go to Little One, you'll find these 2 papers.
And this outside one too is.
I love that. That looks like
Is,
old ticking.
Yeah, is in the baby, that same collection, the baby one.
Actually, all of these papers would
Yep.
be lovely with paired with the
Yes.
red.
Yes. So that's why I just
Cool.
wanted to say that wasn't in Valentine, if you're looking for it.
Very nice.
Okay.
Very nice. Okay.
Now, everybody loves collection kits, and we got in a huge basket of them from Reminisce. And Dawn, I can't help but think of your husband when I see this guy.
He
fishing.
loves that one.
You remember him showing you
Yes.
the video one time? He was helping us out. So we got Gone Fishing, and we have In the Kitchen. And these have a sticker sheet, and they have paper with them. Oh, and this even has recipe cards. It's got a paper that's all recipe cards. I didn't even know that we had that. And then another one we received was the Devoted Faith.
And this one does have great stickers on it that you could put on, mounted on cardstock and give us a little, like put in a little prayer journal or prayer box for friends. These would be fun to put in the little envelopes, that portfolios that Katie just created for us. Love those. Okay.
And then we have football. Football 2. Is it football season yet, Katie? It might be if
It's around the corner.
If it's Christmas. We have some military ones, which this is a hard theme to get. So we've got Army and Air Force. And maybe that's all.
No, I think I ordered them all.
There's
Oh,
game day. So there's another football. And you know, this is coming up, guys. Super Bowl is coming up. So if you're doing a project for that or a scrapbook, it's probably going to be the Packers playing too.
Doug can only hope.
Yeah.
And my Chiefs. No, it can't be. It can't be because the Chiefs are going to be, the Chiefs will be beating the Packers.
One or the other. And then we have basketball because there's a lot of basketball going on right now too. And then we have a school one that's got, I think it's preschool through
Kindergarten.
Okay. I thought it was going to be like 12th grade. Okay, but then we pick you up here on first grade.
First through fourth.
I see where you're getting that information now. I see it's on the front. And then we have Take a Hike. And Dawn, so many people have went to
absolutely.
the outdoors during this pandemic that I know you've got photos that would be perfect for this paper.
Yep, and those are great papers for
And we
that.
have those individually also. And then we have gymnastics. And then we have soccer game day.
Okay.
So we've got that. And then we've got a sticker sheet for Legos. Yeah. And then we have some individual papers like first grade and kindergarten and preschool. And you know what? Here's softball. Softball is not easy to find, but we've got it here at Memory Bound. And I love this because you got lots of room for pictures, even a team photo. Okay, then we have,
Cherry blossom is,
it might be underneath here. All right.
there it
Under
is.
there?
Yep, yep.
Okay. I don't know where you're focusing the camera right now. I hope it wasn't in my ear.
It might have been.
It might have been. All right, so then we have the things called jet setters, which are dimensional stickers, and we love them. And people, our customers love them, and we sell a lot. And we have them for about every state, but Florida's back in stock. And we've got some school ones, so we have junior. And they add a lot of dimension. They're sophomore, and we're going from high school then to preschool. So those are back in stock. And then, Dawn, we have projects to show.
Yes,
So
yes.
we should explain what's been going on.
All right.
You want to tell about that?
All right. Well, since Monday, this is normally the week when we are at market. We go to Phoenix or Anaheim, usually somewhere warmer, and
it's fun.
And it's very fun. And we go to market, and we go from booth to booth to booth, and we order all the product that we would be bringing in for the spring, for spring products. But this year, of course, it's virtual, so it's been kind of fun. We've been at home creating projects, taking classes, and then also meeting with the vendors. All the vendors have come on virtually and showed us all their new products. So we are ordering at home and making projects. So that's what we have here.
We had Maggie's taken a class, and Teresa and Chris,
Paula. Yeah, I said it was, I think on Monday, I said it was kind of fun because some of our staff have been able to participate, and it's made it fun for them, and it's a learning experience. Look at that.
So here's the project that Maggie made. It's a mixed media project, and she made it with Prima. And you probably can't really get the full view, but it's a book, and it's just loaded with little things and inked, and it's got paint, and it's
a lot
pretty.
of mixed media products, and I think
the whole book is like done
Maggie
up.
had fun learning about all the different products, and we stay tuned. We are bringing in a lot of different mixed media products now, and it's going to be fun for demos.
And I bet Maggie's going to show us more about this.
Yes, yes.
And Dawn, I showed this yesterday, but we got asked to show it again. This is from Graphic 45, and it's their newest album. And it's, I think it's about 7.5 by 7.5. And it opens up, and it comes with a pocket. And we decorated it with their new collection called Catch of the Day. But you could do it with anything. It's got this pocket in the middle. And it comes with a pocket, and it comes with all of these waterfalls.
And the
there's
magnets are already in
so
it.
The magnet's in there. We got a magnet over here with another waterfall. You could make this up with so many different collections, and it's just super fun. And it even has a magnet on the cover. So if you like the album, let us know. We've got them coming, and we'll hold one for you. And we've got their other new collections coming too. So pretty exciting. I love that book. It's really fun to make.
Will we have the instructions for that book?
Yes, I think we do. We
Yeah.
do have the instructions.
Yep.
So if you want it, so we'll have like a cutting guide, so you could cut whatever paper you want and make it up. And they made one with the new Blossom.
Oh, yes. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that new Blossom line is amazing.
What else should I show?
Well, we can start over here. This was made with the new Little One line.
Here,
Okay. Kelly's taking over the camera.
I'll take over the camera because Dawn made this, and it's really
with
cute.
The Photoplay Folio 4, and it's using the Little One papers that Katie just referred to. And I just think what a fun little gift this would be for a new mom. And she can tuck in, you can tuck in a little message. The mom can tuck in photos. It's got pockets and it folds out.
Oh, that twinkle, twinkle, little star was really cute.
And milk is what's for dinner. I thought that was a cute stamp. And then this flap folds up, and then that's a pocket. And then this folds over, and you can write little journaling things on there or include photos. And then there's a pocket on the back. So we will have the instructions for this project also. So if you want those, let us know.
And we have the folio now, don't we?
Yeah, we have
So
the
we
folio
do have the
4,
folio
yes.
4 right now.
Yep.
So you can order that online under the Maker series.
Very good. Okay, so what also is coming, Teresa made these cards in her Simon Hurley class, and she used the new foam block that they are releasing. And this foam block, you melt it, and then, for instance, once it's warm, she put it onto a stencil, and then it made the design right in the stencil or in the stamp, and then you can color your foam and then stamp your image. So that's how she made this. I think that is just
And
so
then you
fun.
reuse it because then you just
Then you
heat it
heat
again
it
like
back
with your
up.
heat tool.
And then she, let's see, this one she did a floral. This was a stencil she had, and she stamped it with the floral stencil, inked it, and then stamped it and had that image. So how fun is
And
that?
Dawn, I saw Simon do it with his sweater, and your sweater you're wearing today would be
Ooh,
amazing. But
that
he
would be
heated it,
fun.
put it on his sweater, and then he was able to stamp the sweater design.
And then this, she just used the edge of her foam.
Teresa, very clever. Teresa
To-
will be demoing these as soon as they come in stock.
Yes. Okay. So some more new product that's going to hopefully be arriving here at Memory Bound is these Pixie Sparkles. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's full of mica. So what you do is you sprinkle this sparkle, this Pixie Sparkle onto your paper, and then you wet it and it goes crazy. It just pops, it starts reacting, and then you can brush it. You can make all these really fun backgrounds. But that is just luscious. And so this card was made, the background is with those Pixie Sparkles.
Yeah, there, we can see it really good, Dawn.
And like the balloon, was made with that. And then this card was made with the luster polish. This is the chalk version of it, but we have that luster polish now, and we just put it through a stencil. So I thought that was really fun.
Very cool.
Okay, these cards were made.
Oh, these are so cute.
With from Impression Obsession, so they've got some new Easter lines, and this background right here with the grass, that's 3 different grass stamps, which I think are really fun. But that made a quick and easy slimline card, which are all the rage. Oh my
Yes,
gosh, every
definitely.
vendor is doing slimline dies and card sets. Stamps.
Well, the thing about these stamps is that you don't have to use them on a slim line. They would easily work on a smaller card.
Absolutely.
And they fit in your Misty. We tested that. Dawn, I love the one with the face mask.
I miss your face, that card says. And look at these little bunnies. I mean, how cute is that? Oh, I lost a
Lost a tail.
on that one. He had one. Okay. Probably one of my most favorite classes that I took was Concord and Ninth, and we made these was using these mini gift box dies, and look at how fun these are. And then we also used their Yay for Birthday stamp set. So we stamped the balloons, cut them out, put them on top of the box. Look at how we stamped the inside of the box. So what a nice little surprise. And then it's even got the little tab, the little closure, and you just put your box lid in there. And then we stamped, I don't know if you can see, but we stamped the
Yeah,
tails
that was a good
for the
idea.
balloons right on the front of our box. And those...
Katie could stamp the inside of her little thing that she just made, her wallet.
Oh, yeah. And this is also part of the die set. It's for you. We cut it out of glitter paper. And this bow is also part of that mini gift box die. I think the bow is really, really fun. And so here's your gift box. And it
That's
becomes a
so
little
cute.
present. And then the other thing I just want to point out is these are the balloons, and they're all just a little bit different. They're all a little bit wonky. And what we did was we inked our balloon, but we kept off the bottom little tab of the balloon. So you just ink everything but the little tab, or if you get ink on there, you just wipe it off, and then it stamps circles.
Oh, that's how
So
you
that's
made
how
the
we
polka
made the
dots.
polka dots.
Okay.
I thought that was pretty clever. Okay, and then the last one we made, and you can find videos for this online, but we made a little belly band, and then we cut out the front part of our box, and we made a little flap,
Oh.
and then here's the just for you, and then also in the kit is the little heart, and we put that on the front of the little closure tab, and then this is a surprise. But
We love surprises.
in the box then is we have 3 note cards. And so we just stamped and put 3 little note cards in there. So what a fun gift this would be to give to friends or family or anybody that's in a nursing home. And there we just layered the the balloons. And
Those are so cute.
and one more. Happy
Oh,
birthday. Isn't
yes,
that
I love
cute?
it. That's all on the stamp set here?
That's all on that
Yay
stamp
for
set.
birthdays.
And then this tiny envelope die, that is separate, and we will be carrying that also. So I love the size of these note cards.
Very cute, very cute. I love it too.
Okay. And then the next class that I took was, this is back from Pink Fresh, and this is like the same class that Kelly took where you take the layering stencils. And we used, let's see, this was the overlapping leaf wreath. And we used 4 different colors. Well, actually, I used 3 colors of green and then 1 color of brown. I just felt like it needed some more dimension. And then I added Nouveau drops. Excuse me. And we die cut the hello. And look at, this is one of their bows. This is called Twisted Bow. And that's a die set that
I like that. You could use that on a lot of things.
I think so too. I love it. And then here it is again with just some purple Nouveau drops and some twine.
Dawn, Mary asked if the note cards envelopes would hold a gift card.
Yes,
I'm guessing they would.
The perfect size.
Okay.
Yeah. Here, we can.
Oh, you're going to go grab one from Katie's?
It comes. Oh, so we should announce that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I got a package of those.
All right. So here's the mini gift, the mini envelope, and here's a gift card, and they
It
would.
matches the memory bound
It
gift
does.
card. Yeah, they do fit.
It's perfect. It's perfect. It's a little bit bigger than gift card size to give you some dimension. And then Katie wanted me to mention that the little one does have a Solids Plus collection pack where you would find the ticking paper and the X and O paper that she used in her little books.
So there's 3 styles, and you get 2 sheets of each style. How much is that, Dawn? Is it $6.99?
$5.99.
$5.99.
Okay. And then the next one is Kelly's class, and this was LDRS.
Yep, LDRS.
And look at that Snapdragon. I just think that is beautiful. And they probably colored these with Copics, do you
Yes,
think?
they colored those with Copics, and this one was colored with Copics.
Just beautiful, beautiful flowers. And look
this
at that
one?
geranium. It looks real.
With the butterfly, I think is pretty cool. And then this one was watercolored.
So if you're seeing anything that you like, let us know. Kelly and I are going to be ordering more today, and we'd be happy to order anything that you're seeing that you like and you want us to get. Let us know. Okay, then
Oh, this is
took-
amazing.
we took a simple stories class, and they are coming out with all these new templates. So if you're a new scrapbooker, if you're a seasoned scrapbooker, these templates are going to make such easy scrapbooking for everyone. And so like this template we used on this page like this, okay, and we put the pictures in, and look at how easy and fast that page is. We got 3 photos, but then you could also turn it this way on your page, and you can put your picture and 2 templates. You could turn it this way, or if you wanted to do the 2-page spread, you could just turn it over and mirror it over here. So whatever or like this, I guess.
Dawn, I just had a crazy thought.
What's that?
I had a crazy thought that you could make that like a waterfall type thing or a flipper. You made me
Absolutely.
think of a
Yeah.
flipper, so you could have like 2.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, I'd like to
put on
try
your
that.
Page. That is a good idea, Kelly. So you could have your pictures, and then more pictures.
Yeah,
And
I-
have a little tab
Yeah,
over here.
I think
to
it'd be
lift
really
up.
cool.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Okay, we have a couple questions. Linda, we do not have a die of a face mask in stock right now, but I think there's one that we're going to be ordering.
We will be ordering this one right here.
It's just adorable.
Where that's on our list for today.
All right, and then I thought we had another question, but I think that's it.
But getting back to these templates, they have all different kinds of configurations for different sizes of photos. We're getting the whole thing, and we will be demoing this to show you how easy it is to make scrapbook pages. And you can use these for cards too. So maybe you wanted to use these to trace and make your cards. So you can use it for anything.
And Dawn, the other thing, and I'm sorry I was reading notes, so you might have mentioned it, but they also have these fun little packs of die cuts. And is that what you used right here?
We did.
And Chris used one on here. In here.
They're new little
I don't know what they're
sets that
called,
are
but they're
coming
sets
out.
of die cuts. There's
Page
all
pieces.
Oh, page pieces.
Page
They're all
pieces.
kinds of themes. So Dawn used them here, and Chris had used the birthday one that we showed yesterday. So I'm totally thrilled about that.
And I think there's 50 styles, so there's one for every occasion, and we're getting all 50.
We're getting them all because I kind of want them. I want them for myself. I know I always say that. Okay, the Concord and Ninth gift box bow die is $42.99. It's a really large die, but it does fit in your normal standard Big Shot.
Yes.
And it's got a lot on it. I think that's why it's a little bit pricier die. Lots of
There's
lots
tons
of
on
metal,
it,
and
but
you
it-
got words and the bow and
It says enjoy and for you, the big bow. Most of the bows are littler. This is a big bow. And I just love the box size. I think the
so.
box
If you
size
think
is
you want
great.
that, let us know. Give us a call. Send us an email, and we'll reserve one for you when they come in. All
And
right.
then
Did
the
we?
last
Oh,
one is your class,
here. Let me get
Kelly.
out of the way.
No,
I got hooked in the wall there.
okay, the last one, Kelly took this class, and this is using and we do know, we tested, this does fit in the Misty, and the normal size Misty,
Yeah.
the regular size, not the small. But look at that, and how fun would that be to stamp and color? I think that would be really
And
fun.
it's made to go vertical or horizontal, or you can even cut it down for a smaller card.
I love that. Okay, and then they have a floral one. And again, I think this watercolored would be beautiful. on
Yeah,
the
that
front
would
of a
be
card.
pretty.
And here's the card that made.
It's kind of an easel card, but it's a little different than the normal.
So it
It's
does
got
make an easel.
it's
and
got like
there
a
you
little
go.
thing on the back to hold it up.
Wouldn't that be fun, sitting on somebody's little end table?
Very cute.
And then Kelly also has some of the new stamps that they are just launching. This one is called Pop Rose Teacup. And then this one has some yummy ice
That's
cream
the
on
ice
it.
cream we just looked at, and I am getting hungry, Dawn.
Pop
it lunchtime?
Ice cream. I hope so. I'm starving. And, oh, this one is for different shapes that you can put in your cards.
That's the pop-up die, and that's on the cup a day. If you just open the card, it just kind of shows you how it's got the little strip that you die cut out of your card to make them pop up, and that's on that pop-up with all the shapes.
Cute. And, oh, and then this is the acrylic block that you can buy if you don't have a Misty to put your stamp on and then ink it and then stamp with. So very
Okay,
fun.
Bonnie wants us to demo watercoloring one day, and we will, because we're going to do that over here with this new stamp set from Pink Fresh. I can't wait. I cannot wait to show this because I just loved it. And this has been watercolored. So we will show that. And then, Dawn, there's a funny comment I want you to know about. Mary says, do you know yesterday was craft day on HSN? You gals are much more fun and informative.
Oh.
When I see their stuff, I think I could buy that at Memory Bound. Gosh,
Thanks, Mary.
we really appreciate that a
Thank you
lot,
very
a
much.
lot.
Thanks for tuning in today. We really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow with Janet. Janet, as we mentioned,
It's
at the
Friday.
beginning, kicks off her Heritage Series. And we're open today till 8 p.m. No, till 7 p.m. tonight. We're open till 7. Tomorrow, 10 to 4, and Saturday and Sunday. So
Okay, we
hope
got
you
asked.
can stop by.
We got asked to show the lawn fun, but we don't have it out here, so we'll have to show that
Okay.
tomorrow.
Oh, lawn fun. What did they have that I really liked?
The leaf with the ladybug.
Oh, the leaf with the ladybug is cute. But there was another thing that they had.
We'll
Sorry,
we'll get
bring
that out tomorrow.
and
Yeah, we've got stuff everywhere.
Lots of stuff yet that we haven't shown, and we'll be bringing that out.
So thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day.